Once upon a time, there was a man that went hunting for bear because he wanted a fur coat. And so he went out into the woods and he was tracking this bear. And finally, he came up on him, a big grizzly bear. And he put up his rifle and he drew aim and he was about to pull the trigger when the bear said, "Wait a minute, let's be reasonable about this. Let's talk this out. You're just looking for a fur coat and I'm looking for a good meal. So let's go out here in the middle of this road and let's talk this thing out." And so the man and the bear went out into the road. They sat down and they began to talk it out. And when it was all said and done, the bear had a good meal and the man had a fur coat. Now think about that for just a moment. There are too many distractions for God's work in the church today. And if the world can't shut us down from the outside, oftentimes the world will infiltrate the church and will cause it to become distracted by activities that we've used appropriately for the glory of God, but they have become the main emphasis. Please hear me and hear me in the spirit that I present this in this morning. I'm not against baby showers or birthday parties or family get-togethers and reunions or fundraisers or lock-ins or traveling to see the sights of America. I'm not against special days like the 4th of July, Mother's Day, Father's Day, or Veterans Day, things like that. I'm not against having meals in the church and feeding people, good, nutritious meals. But when those things take precedence over the worship of the one true God or the proclamation of the gospel, my friends, we have missed our mark. And so I say that to you today because there have been many churches today where that has become the emphasis and people have neglected worship or they've neglected the emphasis of the gospel proclamation because they've been so focused on other distractions. Paul wrote Timothy in 2 Timothy 4:2-5, "Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall heap unto themselves teachers having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the things of an evangelist, make full proof of the ministry." God wants us to keep a laser focus on worshiping Him, obeying Him, proclaiming the gospel. Don't get distracted. Don't let peripheral things become the main thing in the church.